Good evening, everybody. Thank all of you for being here. I know all of us appreciate your presence as we continue to share and celebrate our student successes. And that's really what we're all about, is our students. Our students have a direct impact on our board's decision making. This is because our students are able to provide direct access to what life is really like inside the classroom. What is the one thing that only a student can provide to a school board? Perspective. The forces that shape their generation, such as the radio, television, the internet, cell phones, and social media, all of these things together change over time. Some of them daily, some of them yearly, weekly, but only our students can tell us how it feels to be a kid in 2023. Hawkins County has 3 student board representatives that come from our 3 area high schools: Cherokee, Clinch, and Volunteer. Our student board reps are leaders, and this is evident by the criteria which they are selected. And real quick, I'll just tell you some of the criteria that each of these young ladies has gone through to be selected. A score of 19 or better on the ACT, 3.0 grade point average, no discipline referrals, good standing of attendance, 5 days or less missed per school year. A petition signed by 15 fellow students must be completed and returned for consideration. A member of the rising senior class, 3 faculty recommendations, and that it also states 1 student from each high school shall serve as the student board representative. That being said, I'd like to introduce you to these 3 amazing young ladies. The first lady is from Clinch, and her name is Mackenzie Prue. She's 17 years old. She's been going to Clinch since kindergarten, and this is her senior year. Once she graduates, she plans to go to ETSU in Johnson City and earn a master's degree in social work. She's currently taking dual enrollment classes through Tusculum. She's been secretary of the National Honor Society for 2 years and part of the Scales, and attended a Supreme Court meeting. Some things about her are that she enjoys spending time with her friends, shopping, and listening to music. Her favorite artist is Zach Bryan. She says she's very organized and enjoys having a schedule. I need to take her home with me. She spends most of her time working at the Green Tomato Grill there in Mooresburg, and her best friend is her cat, Nike. And if you would come up, Mackenzie, I'm going to invite each of you to come up and stand with me, and we can honor them at the end. Our next student board rep comes from Volunteer High School. Her name is Catherine McLean, but she goes by Katie. She was voted by volunteer students to be school board representative for 2023-24. She is the Beta Club president, the yearbook editor, the class treasurer, key club secretary, and part of first priority leadership. She's passed the AP Capstone program, which is a 2-year AP class, and continues to take multiple honors classes. She also takes dual enrollment classes at Walter State. Over the summer, she was part of the Kingsport Chamber of Commerce Shout Leadership Program, the July session, and she was elected to be an ALA Volunteer Girls State Delegate, which I know is a big deal. So if you would come up, Katie, and stand with us, please. Thank you. Our last representative is from Cherokee High School. Briley Harris is 17 years old. She's a senior at Cherokee, and she has been involved in basketball for 4 years, the yearbook for 3 years, first priority for 4 years, and future health professionals for 1 year. She's also been involved in Heritage Lights for 4 years. She said, "You can find me volunteering anywhere that is needed. She works at Adorable and Dressy and part-time as Rogersville City Schools football filmer. I love to make a difference, she says, and help in any way, and she's very dedicated. She's looking forward to representing Cherokee student body on our school board. If you would come up, and if there's any principals of these young ladies that want to come up and stand with them, that would be great. Thank you, Mr. Kenner. And at this time, we'd like to give them a round of applause. As the year goes on, we'll look to them to provide us with some insight on what's happening in each of their respective schools, and on some of our issues, we'll be asking their opinion on what their thoughts are. So thank you very much for your time, and thank you, girls. Appreciate it.